Our reputation's a bit on the line here too, Clint, because for the first race of the Formula Fords, we had technical problems. Do not adjust your sets, just watch the action. Bertie dives down the inside of Simon Wills. Wills comes back at him, and they clash wheels in a big way and take themselves off. Rest of the field goes by. Here we go again. Major trouble as these two fight for the lead of the race. Rookie Dainham Templeman was running second behind Paul Larson until he locked up and took himself off. That left former champ and once-a-year racer Paul Larson to take an outstanding win ahead of another once-a-year returnee, Chris Hyde.
You had a grandstand seat for what went on. What was your opinion?
Well, Simon was, I believe, down the inside and more than just a bit. And Luciano before that was all over the track, and yeah, it was not good driving. And if the guy wants to carry on and do well overseas, then I think he needs to learn to go straight between corners rather than have detours from side to side. But that's his problem, and today he found out that's what happens if you don't do it.
And you're back in the winner's seat.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to be back at Timaru, and it's my annual return, and I really should try and make it more common if I can next season.
So a few harsh words there from a former champion, Paul Larson, about Luciano Berti. But look who's not listening. Out front, racing with Simon Wills again. Berti, and almost loses it. Wills trying down the inside. Templeman sitting in third spot. So they're still at it, just the same as they were in the first race. Same place they tangled in the first race, and they do it again. Not such a bad one this time, but both off into the boondocks. Paul Larson will be rubbing his hands with glee as he goes by. Here's the replay. Wills in front. Berti trying down the inside line, makes contact with the nose on the rear wheel of Will's car, and they're both out again. Well, off again. They do rejoin, but they're going to be down the traps a bit. So Dainham Templeman, the rookie, is the man who comes to the front. Paul Larson in second, then Greg Toulet, who finished third in the first race, and Wills on a charge. Looks like he's all fired up and making a charge back right on Greg Toulet's rear end there, and trying to push through in the Swift. So already up to fourth place. Templeman under pressure from Paul Larson. The young guy doing a great job, but could get taught a thing or two probably by the experienced guys in the field like Larson, trying to push down the inside, and Templeman doing a good job to hold him out. The young guy who was the off-road race champ, coming to the single-seater class, did very well at Pukekohe. Look at Wills catching them up though. Already up to third now. Wills absolutely flying. Now Larson gets the hurry up. He wants to get by Templeman and get out of Wills' way, I'd say. Oh, in the background, a big spin there. Luciano Berti tangles with Chris Hyde. Hyde is not very happy, I don't think. No, he gives him the evil finger. What's name? And pulls away. So Luciano Berti, look at the damage on the front of his car. 2 hits into other people. A very eventful race. Oh, Templeman about to become squeezed here. Wills on the inside, on the outside Larson, and it's Wills that gets the run through. Great comeback from the young Aucklander, but oh, big pressure here for Templeman from Larson, and Larson gets him. Great move there, down the inside. Scotty Dixon winding through there, fifth place. Oh, big tangle in the background. Darren Drake, Peter Sprague right over the top of him. That's a terrible crash. Whoa, Darren Drake looks okay. That's unbelievable, fantastic to see both of them get away with that. What a scary moment for Darren Drake coming into the corner there, just about to get the replay. You'll see that Sprague tangles on Drake's rear wheel. The car hooks up on the back, then suddenly is launched clear over the top of it. Drake's head gets hit by some of the debris off the back of the cowling on his car, and then Sprague headlong into the tyres without much force, but a very scary crash. Drake takes his helmet off, probably saved his life on that occasion. Out front though, Simon Wills fighting off Paul Larson, going down to the checkered flag. Wills, what a comeback win. Toulet's third, but that really is incredible stuff from Wills. Of course, an incredible escape for young Darren Drake during the race, and he's got an incredible story to tell about how he got into this class. Young Christchurch driver Darren Drake has begun making a name for himself this summer, thanks to the Shell Formula Ford scholarship. The 24-year-old son of long-time racer